Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a favorites video, and these are favorites that I constantly repurchase over and over and over. I was going to do the whole like favorites of 2020, and then I just kept, I just kept getting further and further behind and just everything. I feel like I'm having a really hard time managing my time properly now that I'm homeschooling my son. Like just a second ago, I was filming an introduction and he walked in going, can you help me with number 3, you know? And so of course he's my first priority. And so I have to stop. And so even trying to do this right now while it's his last period. So typically, I know which classes he needs me more in and stuff like that, but I always have to be in earshot. So it's just been a little bit hard for me to, be consistent with putting out videos even. I feel like a lot of people think that making videos is so easy. Like you just make it and you upload it and then that's it, and it's not like that. It's like literally it takes almost a day to kind of film it all. It takes a whole day for me anyway. I don't know, maybe other girls are better at it than me. It takes me a whole day to edit a video and to fill up my description box and stuff like that with information that you guys might need. So making videos for most of us is kind of like a 3-day process because, third day you want to respond to as many comments as you can and stuff like that. So anyway, unless I just do that all on the weekend and then just never get time with my family just to chill and hang out, then I start to get behind. But anyway, sob story, right? I'm sorry. But I just wanted you guys to know that I miss y'all so much. I feel like whenever I'm away, I know that sounds so silly, but it literally just gave me chills right now whenever I just said that, because I really do feel that way. I feel like, I want to get back, I want to get back to you guys. I know that seems so silly to say sometimes, but it's really, really true. Anyway, so I'm going to be showing you my favorites today, and I have a lot, so let's go ahead and jump in. I don't want to keep wasting your time. I always want to chit chat in the beginning of my videos, and I know it annoys some people. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so I'm going to go old school here, and I'm going to start with some skincare. This right here has quickly become, not quickly, actually, I've been using it, I would say at least 6 months. Look, I've got 3 jars here. 2 of these are empty, and this one is halfway full. And that's how much I love it. I picked up this recommendation from Dr. Dre, and I've always loved Neutrogena. I used Neutrogena all through my 30s. It was literally the only skincare line that I would use. And I always liked the Rapid Wrinkle Eye Repair. I put this all over my face. I even put it on my eyelids and underneath. Now I do want to say that it's pretty potent. It's got Retinol SA in it, which means it's just kind of a time release. It just kind of slowly absorbs into your skin rather than all at once. So it's better if you have like sensitive skin or something like that. However, after day 3, when you first start using it, if you use it every day, like I did when I first started, by day 3, or actually by day 4, when you put it on, it will sting because obviously, you're shedding those dead skin cells and you've got some nice, fresh, raw skin, not raw, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so it will sting. I'm kind of funny. I will just go ahead and trudge through stuff like that when you're probably supposed to take a little break and let your, skin rest for a minute, but I never do that. I just keep going with it. And so anytime I stop using this for a while, like there's been times where I might have stopped using it for like a week or 2 or something like that. And then when I go back to it, I have to work myself up again. Like I have to go through that stinging process. And you might get a little flaking in the beginning. I do. Anytime I stop and start, I'll get some flaking right in the beginning. But y'all, this stuff is so incredible. I feel like the retinol is so good in this product, but then on top of it, it's got massive moisturizing properties to it. So when I put it on at night and I wake up in the morning, my face is so supple and so dewy, and it's gorgeous. And so this is just a favorite 100%. Like I said, I think it's been 6 months, maybe a little bit longer. Look at how much product is in this jar right here. I mean, that is a lot of product. And I do use it on my entire face, even my eyelids. Sometimes I do have to lay off my eyelids because they will get a little bit too sensitive sometimes. I definitely do it on my neck. I don't do a lot on my chest. For my chest, I usually take some lotion and put some Retin-A and mix it together and do my chest, because my chest has a little bit more sun damage than other parts of my face and body. But I'm showing a lot of progress there because of all the glycolic acid peels and the Retin-A and the retinol and stuff like that. And I always protect my skin when I'm gonna be out in the sun. So anyway, first product, and it's fragrance free. You definitely have to get the fragrance free one. The first time I got it, I accidentally picked up the one that had fragrance. And that's just one thing that now I will always stay away from is fragrance. When I first started hearing about that, I was like, it's not bothering me, you know, but just because it's in the back of my mind that it could be causing irritation that I'm not aware of, and it could be breaking down the integrity of my skin, I don't use anything with fragrance anymore, except for, you know, body soap and stuff like that, but not something that I'm going to be sleeping in, you know. I have not recommended a skincare product in a long time because I like to really know that I'm loving it before I recommend it to you guys. But if you haven't tried it, you really should. I think you will love it. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with skincare. This is another skincare favorite. This is a CeraVe Renewing Salicylic Acid Cleaner. It's been a favorite all year long. I like, whenever I was making a lot of skincare videos, I remember a lot of people were like, wow, you use a lot of exfoliants and acids and stuff like that, and that's bad for your skin. And I just go with what works best for my skin. I use a lot of acids. I love acids. I feel like my skin looks best when I'm using a lot of acids. When I don't, because I'm trying to take advice from other people, my skin looks worse. And that's kind of one of the reasons that I stopped making a bunch of skincare videos, because I wasn't able to stick with my personal favorites. You know, I was always trying something else out so that I could tell you guys about it. And then I felt like my skin was suffering because of it. So anyway, this is a salicylic acid wash. I feel like it takes off my makeup better than anything else. It takes off some dead skin cells along with it. I never have breakouts ever, but I don't typically have breakouts anyway, but it's my favorite cleanser. So much so that I've got like, 4 here. So obviously I love it. Okay, so another skincare product that should come as no surprise to you is the CeraVe PM. And CeraVe, I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, I've been using this for so long. It's so lightweight. It's, it's a little bit between a cream and a serum. I just feel like it's a perfect consistency. Whenever my skin is feeling irritated because I've done too much, like I've used my Retin-A and then the Retinol and then this other, with all the acids, if I've gone a little bit overboard, which sometimes I do, then I will pull back and then I'll just stick with something like this, because this it's real soothing. It does have niacinamide in it, and sometimes niacinamide can be a little stinging, especially to fresh skin, but it still has a lot of moisturizing properties, ceramides and stuff like that. So I really enjoy it. Obviously, I've got some empty bottles here. I know I have some in an Empties in that closet right there, but these actually still have product in them, so I'm just still using them right now. Cross. So that's exactly what I mean. I'm in here trying to make a video right now, and then I heard my son crying, and he's upset because he didn't do well on I don't know, whatever they were working on, and he was crying to the teacher asking if he could reset it so he could take it over. This is why I don't like to be away from him, because I didn't know that was going on. I didn't know he was having a difficult time with something. If I were next to him, he wouldn't be crying, and awful. Okay, I think class is over. So this right here is another skincare product that is my absolute favorite. My younger sister bought these for me, and they're called makeup erasers. And I think they've been around for a very long time. And I would think, how could that possibly be a makeup eraser? Y'all, these are magical. I'm not even joking. And I've been really bummed out because I meant to make this video last week, so I washed it and dried it and everything, and I didn't want to reuse it. I don't know why. So I've been using just other little baby washcloths is what I used to use, but nothing compares to these. I'm not even joking. They are so soft. They feel like the softest teddy bear in the world. And I do not know what it is, but if I soap up my face and literally wet this and then touch it to my face, it's like all my makeup just comes off on it. When they say, makeup eraser, it's almost like a magnet. It's almost like a makeup magnet or something. But on top of it, it's just so soft, and it seems to just get everything off. I just don't know how it works, but these are just amazing. Like I said, they're called the makeup erasers. I'm not sure where I think she got them at Costco. I haven't had to purchase another one because I just reuse this one all the time. And so I am going to get some more. I'm going to see if they have them on Amazon or something, but I do know they have them at Costco. I'm sure they have them on Amazon, but anyway, they are incredible. So another skincare, and you guys, I feel like you've seen so many of these over and over because that's how long I've been in love with them. There's no sense in me. Every time I've tried other products, I keep going back to these. So I'm just going to stick with them because they're my favorite. This is the only thing that I use on my body. And it's fragrance-free Gold Bond. It is so thick, like you have to put it on while your body's still wet. So usually I will just grab a towel while I'm still in the shower and I'll just dab in a few places because I still want to leave a ton of droplets all over my body because it helps this stuff spread a lot easier. Otherwise, if you try to put it on dry skin, you're going to hate it and you're going to be like, why would I ever want to use this? But, and I've said it before, I always use this analogy. It feels like you have on like a thick lotion, creamy wetsuit or something. There is no moisture that's going to be leaving your body when you have this stuff on your skin. Sometimes after I've put on my Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Cream, I will put this on top of it after I've allowed it to soak in for a little bit. I'll just put a bunch on and just dab it all over, even on my eyelids and everything, because it really keeps your skin nice and moist. On top of it, I always, every single night, no matter what, slather a ton of this on my neck. That is how I try to keep my neck looking as nice as I can. I can tell, in the last, I would say, I'm 47, definitely since I was about 40, I've seen some changes. And I've gotten really aggressive with mainly moisturizing, but I do use retinols and retin-A on my neck too. I feel like retinols, retin-A, thick moisturizer, that is almost all you need, to have nice skin. I've had people before, say, oh, well, you've had filler or you've had, Botox before. And I don't do Botox as regularly ever, especially right now during a pandemic. But even before then, it was like once a year or something like that. However, I have had filler in this area and then I had it in my cheeks. I haven't had any filler from here down. I always get asked about this area right here if I've ever had filler there, and I've never ever had filler there. I don't know why. I have not developed any lines at all there. So I've never had to address that. Never done anything with my chin or my neck or anything like that with filler or Botox or anything besides skincare. So that's why when somebody, how can you suggest skincare when you've obviously done these things to your face? Well, because there's not filler and Botox in my whole face or my neck or my body or anywhere else where I've seen, progress because of some of my skincare choices. So anyway, this is definitely one of them. When you put it on, you will literally, the next time you take a shower, you'll be able to feel the lotion coming off in the shower. That's how thick and that's what staying power it has and how much it's protecting, your skin from just drying out, So anyway, favorite, always. No sense in me trying any other body lotions. Okay, I feel like I've been here forever already. I feel like this is going to be the longest video. Okay, let's move on to makeup. Y'all, clearly this is my favorite. Look at how many I have. I have them in so many different colors. Okay, just to let you know, this is the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. And I absolutely love these. Now, a lot of times I use these to clean up eyeshadow mistakes, especially like in the inside corners and the outside corners. Also, they are so perfect right now to wear. Now this is way too light. This is only for under eye area and then to clean up things, in my, like when I mess up, whenever I'm applying eyeshadow and stuff, which I do all the time. So I'm always having to clean things up because, I might put stuff right in here and it gets all the way up to my eyebrow. And I'm like, oh, and so I'll use something like this and it's almost like a little eraser, But I also like it because I tend to be a little bit darker on the sides of my nose. Whenever I was young, I used to have freckles all over my nose and it looked really cute. And I had them right here too. as I got older, it's almost like they just blended together and became one big, like, darker area, you know, on my nose and stuff, and I've always hated it. And so anyway, I love this because I can really lighten it up, which I feel like I need to right now, but I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm gonna mess everything up. But this one right here, this is called Natural Buff, and this is my favorite shade. And I have it on right now over foundation though. But these are perfect, especially right now when we're in a pandemic and we're all forced to wear masks and stuff like that. It's so quick to just put it all over your face, you know, just even out your skin tone. Because for me, I don't have a ton of dark spots, but there's definitely things that I want to even out. Sometimes if I'm in a really big rush, I will throw this under my eyes and then just this all over my face. And, but I don't typically like to just put only powder under my eyes, but it definitely covers, like big time covers under your eye. You know what, I'm gonna show you really fast. Just, I can see my dark areas on the sides of my nose. I hope I don't mess everything up right now, but I'm gonna use this porcelain one. This is really, really white. And so I'm just gonna use it on the sides of my nose right here. I want y'all to see it. I can barely see it in this mirror. Oh, see? Yep. See, it just lightened it up right away. This stuff is amazing. I'm gonna go overboard. Okay, let's do the other side. Ooh. Yep, there's some darkness right there. And I love it. Yeah, see, I totally fixed that. And I love it because you can do it like in your little creases, anywhere you would put regular concealer, just put it there. And it works phenomenally. Look at that. Yep, I totally lightened that up. Look, so I need, see, I'm a little bit shiny right there. Let's see, I'm gonna use this other color. Just take that shine out. Looks so good. This stuff is so amazing. Like I said, it just evens out all your skin color and it's perfect for wearing masks. You know, it says it's 16-hour. I would never, I don't think anytime it's like 24 hours, 16 hour, whatever, I'm like 5 hours tops, you know? But it's funny because I don't mind with this because how easy is it to reapply? Just take a makeup brush and just reapply it real fast. Like I said, when you're wearing a mask, nobody's even seeing this part of your face. Why would you waste all of your liquid foundation and stuff when nobody's even gonna be seeing your face? For me, I'm a stay-at-home mom also, so I'm just going out and running errands, you know, from time to time. And so it's such a quick, like, I'm gonna get ready really, really fast and just throw some of this on. And I just love it. It works so good. And the reason that I started buying those is because I used to buy these from Clinique. I've got like 3 right here. I don't want the lights to blind you guys. But anyway, I have 3 right here. These are $30 a piece. I want to say those are like, I don't know, 10 or 12, maybe even less than that. I'm not sure, but I'll link them in my description box. But I just love them. I feel like they work just equally as well as the Clinique ones do, maybe even better. And so now that's what I use. That's what me and my daughter both use. She actually prefers the Maybelline over the Clinique because before I would only buy her Clinique. It's so funny. My daughter has such expensive taste. Y'all, I know you guys probably think I'm so cheap because I'm always bargain shopping and, you know, buying the cheapest of everything. And if you saw the stuff that she buys or that we buy her or that, you know, sometimes it's with her own Christmas money and stuff like that, she has really expensive taste. I don't know, she's so funny. Like there's certain things that she cannot wear unless it's name brand, which is fine because when I was young, I was the same way. And the funniest part about it is that whenever I was young, you know, I lived with my dad whenever I was in high school and I would buy $70 jeans, you know, $40 tops and stuff like that. And my dad would get so frustrated because I wanted certain name brands. I had to shop at certain stores and stuff like that. And I would get so mad at him for being such a bargain shopper. And I'd be like, you're so cheap and I'm never going to be like that. And I'm never going to be like that with my kids and blah, blah, blah. And so anyway, I am now so frugal and I'm such a bargain shopper but my daughter is not. And so we spent a lot of money on her. But like I said, I was that way when I was young. I know how important it is to kids to wear the name brands and stuff like that. So I would never, I'm not talking bad about my daughter or anything like that. I think it's cute, you know, whatever. But she definitely has way better stuff and style than I do. Okay, so another makeup favorite are these right here. And these are concealers. These are the CoverGirl TruBlend Undercover Concealer. And obviously these are my favorite because I have 4. I actually have another one right there, probably one in this drawer right here. Now my favorite color is the Porcelain, and it is white. I mean, literally like almost white out. But I like that. I personally like that because I know that I'm going to come back over it with either a darker foundation or even a powder foundation, you know, when I'm stippling in my foundation, or when I'm, you know, I always kind of put a little bit, you know, over my concealer, and then I feel like it blends out, you know, really nice. But I do have some discoloration in the inner corners of my eyes underneath. Some days it's worse than others, but it's kind of a bluish purpley tint, you know, so gorgeous. And it really changes the whole look of my face. I've noticed whenever I wake up and I have that bluish color. But anyway, this stuff, whoa, it is full coverage. It's my absolute favorite. So there was a time where a lot of people were recommending the Milani and under eye concealer. I can't remember what it's called, but I loved it. I loved how it went on right away. But as the day went on, it would almost like get cakey or hard looking or something like that. Now this right here is the exact same consistency as a Milani, and it's full coverage, but it doesn't get hard and cakey throughout the day. It just stays looking so beautiful. And it is it's the most difficult. It's one of the most difficult aside from my eyeshadow because I use a primer. The under eye concealer and the primer are the hardest thing for me to get off at night, which is why I have to dab a little bit of coconut oil or something like that. But the staying power is phenomenal. It is going to stay on all day, not gonna budge whatsoever. Anyway, another way that I wanted to tell you guys that I use this is this is why I have so many different colors. This is kind of a medium. It could be used as foundation, but what I do is I have noticed that these bands have gotten darker as I've gotten older, like in the last, you know, 5 years or so. And so what I do is I take a little makeup brush and I just kind of put a little line, you know, on the lines, or I just put a few dots, you know, along the lines. And then I kind of blend it out. And then I take whatever foundation that I use on my face and then I put it over it, and it really lightens my lines and makes them look so good. However, if you use one that's too light, then you'll look like you have white bands, you know, because that happened to me one time. I was like, this doesn't look better. This looks ridiculous. It looks like I'm wearing like a white necklaces or something. But anyway, this stuff is phenomenal. So if you are looking for a new concealer and you want to try one, you should give this one a shot. Okay, so this next makeup product is something I get asked about all the time, and it's what lip combo I use. And it always shocks me because I don't know why it shocks me, but anyway, I always use the same thing almost every single day. This is the NYX or NYX Mauve, and this is the only shade that I ever buy. I have bought this one. What's this one called? Nude Beige. And this one's pretty neat too. I kind of like it, but I like my liner to be a little bit darker than, you know, my lip color. It probably looks like I'm wearing nothing right now because I feel like I've been sitting here for 2 hours already making this video. So the NYX Mauve is my favorite absolute lip liner and has been for probably the last 5 years. One thing that I like to put on right after I put on my lip liner is usually I'll put on a little bit of chapstick, and then I use this Vivid Hot Lacquer. This is made by Maybelline and it's called Tease. So it's extremely nude with a little baby bit of a pink undertone, which is what I prefer. I do not prefer peach undertones. The second I put something with a peach undertone on my lip, it looks horrible. It looks so gross on me. So the last thing that I usually put on, not always, but if I want some shine, this stuff right here, here's my empty. But this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Shine. And what color is this? I can see a 15, and then I'm not gonna be able to read what it says there. So let me put some on because my lips look like I don't have any shine on them right now. So I wanna show you how this works. I hate putting lip products on my lips on camera. I don't know why. It's just like, it reminds me of when somebody chews on camera. I don't know why. So sorry if you have that hang up. I'm sorry, I'm probably grossing you out right now. Okay, and so, you know, as you can tell, it just gave it a little bit of shine, but it also has like, what does it say? Hydrating. Oh, it's got hyaluronic acid in it. That's the main reason that I bought it, you know, but anyway, look at how pretty it is. It's perfect. It's, like I said, it's like a nude with a little hint of a pink undertone, not peach. Not on me anyway. So anyway, yeah. Okay, so this is another favorite, and this is just the one that I keep repurchasing. Look, I've got two more right here. These are the CoverGirl Outlast Active. They stopped selling it at my local grocery store, so I had to start purchasing it from Amazon. But my favorite shade is the warm beige. And this, it says it's, I want to say it says it's 24 hour. Yeah, it does. I wouldn't say it's 24 hours, but it lasts a very, very long time. I have it on right now. It's just my favorite. I keep repurchasing it. I've got a whole drawer full of about, I would say 30 foundations that I'm just like, nope, nope, nope. And then this one, I just keep repurchasing over and over and over. And mascara. So this is the Voluminous False Fiber Lash Waterproof Mascara. And this is made by Loreal. It's my favorite. This one's an empty. And I've got some more that have a little bit of product still in them that I haven't thrown away yet. But anyway, this one I just purchased a couple days ago. I love this stuff. The reason I love it so much is because I've tried, and I got this recommendation from Beauty by Anne Marie. She had shown it several years ago as her favorite mascara, and I went out and got it, and I've loved it ever since. Now, the reason I love it more than some of my other ones, like this is another one that I really like, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. However, this one weighs down my eyelashes, and this one does not. So I have this on right now. I have very skimpy, you know, eyelashes. They're not very long. They're not thick at all. I mean, they're not thick at all. And so this definitely helps me out. But this one, I love it. I love it just as much as, you know, the way that it looks right when I put it on. However, this one really weighs down my eyelashes to where if I curl them within, you know, an hour or so, they're flat. And then these just stay up. So this is my favorite mascara. It is waterproof. It does have the fake false fiber lashes or whatever. So it looks really, it makes your eyelashes look very thick. And yeah, it's just been my favorite for a very long time. Okay, so this is definitely one of last year's favorites. And I almost don't even want to show this to you because I went to go repurchase a backup just because these aren't even, look at, it looks like they're barely used, but I use them almost every single day. The only other eyeshadow that I really like to use right now is this little Naked Urban Decay. It's just what is this called? Anyway, these are the colors in this one. However, it almost gives me more of a gray look. This one does, even though they look very neutral. But this one right here, oh my gosh, look at all of those colors. And they're all matte colors. And obviously that one has the biggest dent in it because I use it the most. The payoff for these is, it's almost like when I look at that, it looks like it's gonna be light, but then it's so much darker whenever you put it on. It's incredible. I mean, the payoff is almost too much actually. So you kind of have to get to know the colors, but there's almost no fallout. Like I never have to tap my brush at all. And it's funny, I wish all Morphe was created the same because I can't remember who put out a Morphe palette and then everybody was complaining that there was a lot of fallout. I never used it, but I was thinking, golly, this one has no fallout at all. However, I went to go purchase another one because I was like, I need to make sure I always have backups of this because I think I paid like $30 for it or something like that. And they don't sell it anymore. Now, this one is called the 350 Natural Glow Matte. They do have a Natural Glow palette that's not all matte, you know? So they have several of these colors, but then they have like maybe almost half of them are kind of shimmer. And I just don't ever wear shimmer, almost never. And so I really love these. So I don't even know why I'm showing you because you won't even be able to get it, but you can get the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link to it in my description box just in case you want to see, and I hope that it's the same consistency and the same, what do you call it, formula? Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here because I feel like I've been sitting here for like 3 hours, and this is probably gonna be the longest video. I was gonna show you guys some hair products that I use, but I think I'm just going to have a dedicated, you know, hair favorites video or something like that. Maybe I'll show you how I do my hair and stuff like that. My husband and daughter just came back from going to the grocery store. They left while I was making this video, and that's how long I've been sitting here. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's Friday night. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. My parents are coming over tonight. We're gonna grill some hamburgers, and it's gonna be so fun. I love more than anything just being with family. Like, it's my favorite thing to do, because you feel most comfortable with them and you just feel so relaxed and you just laugh and have fun, and you get to just completely be yourself. You know, not that you're not yourself when you're with other people, but it's just so much more comfortable, you know, whenever it's family. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next week.